Hello Blandies, welcome back to my review, and today as teased in my post, I have brought my most favorite, this has to be my number one Marvel Legends figure of all time that I've been collecting so far. This is Marvel Legends Gamerverse Spider-Man 2 Venom figure. I almost called it Ultimate Venom figure. Sorry, I got confused since I've been collecting too much Ultimate figures from NECA, and there's also a Ultimate figures from Marvel Legends too, but this is not a Ultimate figure, but articulation wise I can tell it kinda is Ultimate figure. So anywho, I do not have a box since I got this guy secondhand, but it is authentic. I don't really collect bootleg figures at all, so I do tend to get really extremely cautious about getting secondhand items, so I made sure that I had a look at a bunch of other reviews to confirm that this guy's authentic. So, and yeah, well, let's get through the accessories first. This is the open mouth head. With the saliva pre-attached, it comes separated originally, but the previous owner has just sent me this with the saliva parts on there, so I didn't really have to get lazy to get attached this part again, and I think it is really cool. Like, the eyes do shine. There's like a gloss injection there, so it is kind of cool. And it's like double toned. You see there's like a black shading at the outer side of the eye, and it's completely glossing like white inside, so that is kind of cool actually. And I really do like the saliva parts. It's such a nice touch that they have given to this figure, and so did the tongue. I think it is decently detailed. It is glossy too, little glossy. Like, I don't know why, like, most of the figure itself is not as glossy as what you see in the camera. I mean, it is glossy, but not as glossy as what you see right now. I think it's the camera, really. Every time I saw other people's review, like, the authentic figures tend to seem extremely glossy, but that's not the case in real life. It is glossy, but not as glossy as what you see here. Anyways, it's a really nice figure, though. I love this head sculpt, though it's not my favorite. Okay, sorry, my cat is just meowing. Hold on. But anywho, yeah, it's a nice head. Really nice head. And this is my absolute favorite accessory out of all the given parts. This is the symbiote arm, or like gripped kind of arm. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, really. But you can put some other action figures here, as these tentacles are, symbiotes are flexible as hell. So you can do whatever. Put some Spidey there. I wish I had my PS4 Marvel Legends Spidey with me, but I no longer have it. I sold it last year, so yeah. But still, it's a really nice figure. And this part, really cool. Love it. And what I love about this accessory particularly is the fact that it already has a peg here, so you can just attach it to the arm. And we have two fists, which I think is quite decently done. Not too detailed, but just great enough. I mean, it's a fist. You can tell it's a fist. So, what else do we need besides the hands, which just correlates to the shape of the fist? And now we have to get to the nearly 12-inch of Venom over here. He's humongous. He's really big, guys. He's nearly 12 inches. He stands about 11 inches tall. And I think it is extremely cool. Really, like, can I just swear at the moment, I fucking love this design of Venom. Well, this is the head. I love how, like, they have given little rectangular jaw to him, because I really think that's a little fresh when it comes to the design, and I really do like it. He kind of reminds me of Killer Whales too. But again, his eyes are in two different tones. Little black shading at the outer side, and there's like a white in the middle, which does have gloss injection. You kind of see the reflection, do you? Yeah, and I really do love it. And these like skin textures are way more visible in camera somehow, or it's better seen with the light. And you see how glossy his torso is? It is quite glossy. Yeah, it is glossy. The authentic figures, guys, by the way, has a little messed up painting for the symbol. So the bootleg has completely like super white colored symbol with no messed up painting. So that is one of the ways that you can identify between bootlegs and authentic figures. And you can also identify rather if your figure's eye does glow or reflects to the light or not, because the bootleg has completely white eyes without any gloss injection. So it is pretty easy to identify, not gonna lie. But nothing crazy to talk about. It's really the matter of the size and the overall difference when it comes to the design that comparing to the Venom we have previously gotten, especially the MCU. And I just love these like symbiotic textures over here that was given to the body or to the mold. It's really cool. I love the fact that it has toe joints now, and it is just awesome. It does come with double like clawed gripping hand, and I think it is really cool. I gotta do something about these like little plastic parts over here that is, flopping around in the middle of the finger. I gotta clean it up. But this is really nice. I love it. And looking at the back too, like, damn, look at his shoulders. Look how bulky it is. He is. It's crazy. And you also do get a little, even more like symbiotic textures at the back side of the head, and even more at the back side. Arms. It is crazy at the side. Symbol here. It is awesome, guys. There's a lot of articulation to this guy too. I just want to be careful. So there's like a ball peg at the neck, so you can do that. And he can look up, down, little side to side. Pivots all nearly impossible because of the shape of the his very own jaw. But I think still is a really nice figure, nicely articulated. His arm does go up. There's like a really actually decent amount of shoulder joints. That is cool. There's a bicep swivel, which is a little hard, stiff on mine. Moves forwards and backwards. I mean, you already might have seen a lot of review for this guy, so, but there goes double jointed arms, swivel, and a little ratcheted. I don't know if I should Marvel Legends joints ratcheted or not, because it's really more like it's ratcheted shaped like rubbery plastic joints, you know what I mean? But anywho, his torso is a ball joint at the top, so it can move around like that. You can spin side to side. There's a lower torso, stomach articulation, which crunches that much, back that much. Nothing crazy, guys. And the leg kicks up, not much back, but to the side a little bit. There's a thigh swivel. There's a double jointed knees. There's a lower leg swivel pivot, up and down hinge for the feet, which is a little stiff, but there's a toe joint. It is awesome. 11 inches of Venom. It's crazy. One last thing before we wrap up the video. This is the very beloved thing, about Marvel Legends. Recently done Marvel Legends. So even when I reviewed, like 2 years ago when I reviewed Let There Be Carnage, Carnage action figure, it had a little bit of problem with these like elbow or like knee joints, where every time I articulated, these like parts at the edge here has been stretched over time every time I articulated. But now they started to like carve these kind of sections down and made it more stiff, and not stiff, steep, you know what I mean? You see a little curve here every time, every section, which has a joints over here, so that it doesn't create those like stretch plastic issues anymore. So you can really move these guys without much concerns anymore, because it is no longer going to stretch the plastic or stress the plastic here. So that is kind of really neat change that Marvel Legends has made. I really do love these joints, the design of the joints. So just before we wrap up, I'm going to bring the No Way Home version of Tom Holland figure over here, just to show you how big it is. You cannot even see Venom's head. Do you see that? That's how gigantic this Venom is. It is really cool. Even just putting them head to head, the Spidey is really small. I mean, this isn't really a small figure. This is a 6-inch scale figure, so I still think it is relatively big, right? But this Venom is something else. He's monstrous. Like, it's crazy. By the way, have you guys watched Brand New Day? Because I watched it a few days ago, and I fucking loved it. And I think this color scheme of Spider-Man is way more accurate than what we have actually got from Hasbro's Brand New Day Spidey figure. I think it was just a repainted version of this, besides a slight tweak to the symbol of the spider. I don't remember, but this color scheme's way more accurate. But if you haven't watched the movie, go watch it, because it is really, it hurts my heart. Really, the life of Peter Parker is something else. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm not gonna get through attaching the accessories because there's already a lot of reviews available, and I'm late to this guy. So yeah, I just want to show it to you because he's extremely cool. He's extremely cool. I love it. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.